In this video, I'm going to go over setting up a Roland VH-13 with an eDRUMin trigger to MIDI interface. Before we connect it to the eDRUMin, we need to make sure it's properly set up on its stand. Between the hats of the VH-13, there's a plunger that moves down as you press on the pedal. What we want to do is adjust the height of the top hat so that there's no gap between it and the plunger. Now we can't actually see up in there, so what we'll have to do is listen instead. That clicking sound is the top hat making contact with the plunger. Slowly move down the hat until that sound disappears. Now we'll connect the VH-13 to the eDRUMin. The controller output plugs into one of the inputs on the back of the device. And the cymbal output plugs into one of the trigger inputs on the front. Now we'll open up the control application and finish setting things up. Right, here is the trigger input for my hi-hat cymbal. I'm just going to go ahead and load a factory preset for it. So it's a Roland hi-hat, and there's my VH-13 preset. And now we'll go over to the drum map and we'll load the Superior Drummer 3 MIDI assignments for it. Now we'll go and take a look at the pedal editor. Now if your VH-13 was properly set up on its stand before you connected it to the eDRUMin, then it should already be working like mine is. If you're running into issues, click on the hi-hat pedal icon, which disables sense, and change the polarity from auto to Roland. Now the first thing we'll want to do is to link the hi-hat pedal and the hi-hat cymbal. So we click on the link and we select that input we plugged our hi-hat into. You can see now the icon for the hi-hat trigger input changes to a hi-hat symbol. And like we did for the hi-hat cymbal, we're going to use the drum map to assign our hi-hat pedal notes. The next step is to calibrate. We want to adjust the calibration range so that when you press lightly on the pedal, it's almost closed, and when you press a little bit harder, it's fully closed. Now you don't have to use the pedal to calibrate. You can use your mouse and you can drag the sides of that green calibration rectangle. Or use your mouse wheel for fine adjustments. Now that the pedal is properly calibrated, we'll adjust the dynamics of the closed pedal notes. Adjust the gain control so that your pedal notes have the right amount of weight to them. Adjust the travel control to ensure that you have good velocity translation and timing. Adjust the crosstalk control to prevent the pedal from causing the cymbal to trigger when it shouldn't. And that's it. Our hi-hat is all set up and ready to go.